Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your energy check-in, where I'm going to be using tarot and astrology to dive into the energy and see how June is going to transpire for you. This isn't going to resonate with every single Aquarian out there, and if it doesn't, please go and check your other placements for messages there, and as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. The only way to book a personal reading is through Instagram. My Instagram is verified. It's the_witchcrafter with a wee blue tick. Please disregard anyone in your inbox pretending to be me. I'll never reach out first. Aquarius, we are fast approaching retrograde season, and this is going to be a big one for you because the big man himself, Saturn, is still in your sign and will remain there until March next year. But what happens when Saturn goes retrograde is he always looks over his shoulder into the previous sign, which is your 12th house, right? So there is going to be a feeling of you consistently having to ask yourself if you're happy with who you are, if you are truly fulfilling your greatest potential. And over the next 6 months, you are really going to be faced with having to resolve issues that have been sort of laying dormant for quite some time. There are things that maybe needed to have ended about 6 months ago that you've maybe clung on to for a wee bit longer than necessary. And over the next 6 months, you're really going to be challenged like, Aquarius, are you sure you want this? Are you sure this is conducive to you achieving the most out of your life? Are you sure this makes you happy? And it might be quite a difficult energy. Now, this can be in relation to anything in your life. For everyone, it'll be different. So it could be career situations, it could be hobbies and interests, it could be family members, friends, co-workers, or indeed love relationships. But the best thing to do when faced with these heavy Saturnian energies is to always be authentic to what you know to be true about yourself in these situations. Never ever people please and never act in malice, right? Now, at the moment, I feel as though you are being forced into a decision that you would have rather had staved off for quite some time. It's like there's decisions being made for you here, Aquarius, and it's maybe thrown you through a little bit of a loop. You know, you've got a lot going on in your 4th house of the inner realms of your home, how you feel inside. And yeah, it might feel a bit tense and a wee bit contentious, but I really do feel that this is like the calm after the storm. And very, very soon, you know, with the Magician, with the Ace of Cups, you are going to be able to take a less than desirable situation in your life and manipulate it so that it actually goes in your favor. You're going to be able to take everything that's going on and really align with it and go with the flow rather than the resistance that I can feel in your energy at the moment, because there is a feeling of instability. There is a feeling like the ground beneath your feet starting to shake and you're like, oh my goodness, like what is going on? But really, how I'm seeing it, like once you hop, skip and jump down a couple of months, this energy that you're feeling now, you're going to be glad it happened. It's going to be like, wow, if that hadn't have happened, I wouldn't be set up. I would still be feeling heavy, like almost like you'll be saying to yourself, I didn't realize how heavy that energy was and how much it was affecting me in a detrimental manner. So although this feels like catastrophe, it's actually a blessing in the disguise, because with truth, clarity, there's going to be epiphanies coming to you. This is going to be a new way of thinking. This is going to be a new way of facing challenges, and you are going to find this knot of excitement, this knot of adventure within whatever it is that's rocking your world at the moment, Aquarius, right? So let's see how the rest of the month is going to be looking. Let's see how the rest of the month is going to be looking for Aquarius. Let's see. So we have got stress, right? So there are going to be patches in this month that are going to make you want to tear your hair out. There's no way of, sugarcoating this here. But what we want to be doing is kind of stepping back from this energy of tension and thinking to ourselves, okay, this isn't fun because life isn't linear. But how do I want the end game of this to be? Like, how am I going to find confidence and self-esteem in a situation that is putting me in a mindset of lack? This is an opportunity here for you to flip the narrative, Aquarius. Like, you really are the creator of your own life. And you are being faced with this like pocket of dark energy that you're kind of wanting to swerve around. But the longer that you take, like, because the energy pocket could be massive, so it might take you a long time to go around it, when really you just need to face the fire, walk through it, and once you're at the other side, you'll be like, oh, that wasn't that bad. Because really, through all this stress and all of this energy of not enjoying yourself, you are going to be manifesting, like, assuredness, like creative drive, this feeling of, I've got this, I know who I am, I know where I'm going, I know I can manifest my ultimate desires. And with the Hermit in the Six of Cups, I really do feel that this is triggering some sort of past coping mechanism. There's like a way in which you internalize things that you're being asked to break out of. And I feel like this is going to be a big theme for Saturn retrograde. So like from the end of the month right through till November, there's this energy of that no longer works for you, Aquarius. Like how you deal with stressful situations and like crises within your life is no longer serving you. So flip the narrative and give yourself a bit of a break and, you know, amplify the amazing qualities of yourself rather than sort of allowing yourself to slip back into self-destructive thought patterns and behaviors here. So that was my crystal wand. Isn't it nice? So let's have a look. Oh my goodness. Did you see that? I'm going to have to watch that back. Out of the darkest darknesses, the brightest lights are born. Look at this. And this is very much resonant of the card of the Hermit. Like going internally and switching on your own life source. And you can only do this if you go through the black energetic knot that I spoke about. You're not going to get there by going around it and avoiding it. Head straight first into it and you'll find the inspiration. You'll find the epiphany that you're looking for. And then you've got finding, the card of finding yourself, finding your path, and talent. Like, you are going to come out of this in ways that you could never even imagine. There's just going to be this feeling of being like sucked up into a hurricane, not really knowing where you're landing, and then plop, being landed exactly where you need to be, that can really just amplify all of the amazing talents and beautiful qualities that you have. So fear not, Aquarius. This is going to end up better than you expected. But that was your reading. Thank you so much for listening. And I'll be back in a couple of weeks with another energy check-in. So until then, thank you so much for listening. I've been the Witchcrafter.